What is up, YouTube? This is Danny's Reef Tank today, coming at you with a little unboxing, and then just a heads up, I got a coral order in, so we should have some new corals in the near future as well. But want to start out, got some CaribSea live rock shapes, the 20-pound box, so we'll open that up and I'll show you what comes out of this bag in 1 second. And also wanted to try this CaribSea coral rack. It's one of the rock magnetic racks. Looks pretty cool, I think, with a few of these on the background and slowly adding them on, because they're kind of expensive. Would be an awesome scape with some corals on it. So I'll show you that once I get it set up and pulled out as well. So give me 1 second. So before I get them all unwrapped, I just want to say fantastic packing job. Loaded with full of peanuts. And then also each rock was bubble wrapped. So I mean, if something's broke, they probably did as best as you can do in modern times with the packaging material and price cost savings and everything like that. So we'll get them unwrapped, and then I'll show you guys what we got here, so if we've got any breaks. These are from Marine Depot. I believe this is like a case pack box, though. I think it comes straight from the manufacturer just based off the side of it. Didn't appear to be opened or anything like that. So let's unwrap them, and then we'll get them moving into the tank. All right, guys, so we got them out the wrapping. Everything was pretty good. We have one minor break right here. It still works, so it's still actually almost like a better arch. So as long as I can get that position in my tank, I am not unhappy with that. I mean, you expect ordering rocks online, something is going to break, something's going to be cracked. I don't know how fragile they are because of that, though, so I don't want to play with them too much. But you can see we got some beautiful arches and caves. Looks like they add some kind of purple color to them, so there's not like putting brand new dry rock in your tank. Really good. I think you're going to get really good coral placement on these. So pretty excited overall so far. Not 100% sure how I'm going to work them in my tank, because they're probably a little bit heavier than I was anticipating. So just keeping that in mind, it's a little bit heavier rock, even though it's fake. And then this magnetic plug. I mean, look here, you can place 6 frag plugs, depending which kind. You can only put really 3 spacing. It's got a pretty good flat. Now, I'm a little worried that it could scratch the back of your tank, so I would never put this on a glass side, but it's going on the back of my tank where it's going to be black. So if it actually gets scratched back there, it won't be the end of the world. I won't really care. But just FYI, if you plan on putting this on the side or the front, you would probably scratch your glass. But yeah, so far pretty excited. So I'll flip over to the tank, show you what it looks like now, and then I'll get these added and show you what I did for an aquascape. All right, so here we go. This is what the tank looks like right now. This is not with the addition of any of those rocks I just shared with you. Sorry, the glare is always terrible in this room. I've tried so many different methods, and that's probably why I don't make as many videos as I used to, because it's very difficult working with the glare, as you can see, just hitting right here, the window. So you have very limited angles without the glare. But the tank is doing great, so we're going to get these added, and then we'll show you what we came up with. The plan is to kind of go on the top right and the top left, not necessarily over the overflow box. However, this flat rock here is probably the ugliest bottom of the tank, so I probably will have to play around with that and maybe switch that. So we'll get creative, but this is what we have originally. So let me know if you guys like the end result better or if you like the original better. But either way, I needed to add more rock just to get more of that bioalgae and live rock going in here with time. More space with pods, more crevices for fish to hide for new additions, and we'll keep it going, guys. So let me know what you think. All right, guys, got the rock in there. I think it looks great. The Aquascape looks great. Obviously, the coloring is going to have to match. I need to get my tank to get backed out and get all quiet back up. But it really, I think, makes this Aquascape. I had to do a little bit of removing with the anemones. So this is actually a day after. And you can see that they seem to be enjoying their new spot. I cannot stand the reflection I get in this. I've tried lenses. I've tried different cameras. Just really why I don't make as many videos. I cannot get a good picture of this glass or in this room. Too many windows. Pretty much everything's blacked out with the exception of one window to the left that doesn't even get much light anyway. It drives me crazy, but the rocks are great. So here's the big dome cave one they gave me. Beautiful. The tang actually likes to hang out in there sometimes, I've already noticed. Here is 2 of the arch bins. I've kind of got them laid out over there, where I can really use those holes as coral placement if needed, if wanted. But I think those just look great where they're at. It's almost got it like a shelving system coming out too. So I've got so much room for coral placement in the future. SPS, doing some lower lights at the bottom on the rocks, but it's beautiful. The only rock I couldn't really get the best picture of, and you're not even going to see it, but I've thrown it in the back corner almost as just a spot holder to keep that one elevated to create a little cave there. That rock, I just couldn't get it to fit in with the Aquascape to really be more viable. But loving the scape. The only rock I really don't like anymore is this one right here. And the reason for that, it's one of those plate rocks that probably really needs to be on the bottom. You can see it's a flat cut through. Thought it was cool originally, and the flat cut through drives me crazy. When I sit down on the couch, I can actually see the flatness, and it just looks unnatural. It drives me crazy. But there you guys have it. I think you guys should really check out the rocks if you don't have them. I don't know if I would ever order 2 of them because you'd be getting so many duplicate shapes. I think it would be making your tank, even with aging and the coral line and just all the species growing on it with time, or they're not going to look so unnatural. I think it would look unnatural if you had too many of the same shapes. I already kind of get that with the 2 domes, but once I get some coral placement and actually get some true coral line growth on them, it won't be as noticeable. So there you have it, guys. Hope you like the tank. Happy reefing as always. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I got a coral order coming in. Obviously, weather across the country. Hope everyone's staying safe and warm, but that's going to delay the order. So I am safe where I'm at in South Carolina. So no ice or snow here, thankfully, but fill it out for everyone that's going through some crazy weather. So stay safe, everyone, and Danny's out. Later, guys.